June 11th. This is the title of the poem that I saw while I was scrolling through the Poetry 180 website looking for a poem to do this project on. It stuck out to me because there's very little connotation that comes with just a day of the year. The thing is about a day of the year that anything can happen on that day. There's nothing particularly associated with it. It's in the summer, so there's a spring feel that goes along with it, but there's nothing concrete that you can put to June 11th by itself. So I figured that I would check it out, and this is the poem. It's my birthday. I've got an empty stomach and the desire to be lazy in the hammock and maybe go for a cool swim on a hot day with the trombone and Sinatra's I've Got You Under My Skin in my head, and then to break for lunch, a corned beef sandwich and Pepsi with plenty of ice cubes, unlike France where they put one measly ice cube in your expensive Coke, and then when you ask for more, they argue with you. They say this way you get more Coke for the money, showing that they completely misunderstand the nature of American soft drinks, which are an excuse for ice cubes. Still, I wouldn't mind being there for a couple of days. Philip Larkin's attitude towards China comes to mind. When asked if he'd like to go there, he said yes if he could return the same day. The first thing that stands out about this poem after an initial reading is that there are no periods or commas whatsoever in it, even at the final sentence. I tried to recreate this the best I could as I was reading it, but I had to breathe somewhere, so there is some phrasing, which there shouldn't be. So, this is also the first thing that is important to the poem. This man is thinking that none of these events are happening in real life. He is just thinking about these things that could happen. And he goes from one event to another, rattling them out as they come into his head, leaving out conjunctions and grammar. He also, interestingly enough, only says the word birthday one time, despite the fact that the entire poem is about a birthday. As a matter of fact, other than the statement that it is his birthday, there's nothing else to even remotely suggest that this is anything other than a normal day. Even the title is just the day of the year, June 11th, and gives no hint of a birthday happening. And that is the underlying meaning of this poem, that birthdays are the one day of the year to celebrate life, your life in particular, and that a party and lots of people takes the meaning out of that. Now, even though there is no physical description of the narrator in this poem at all, the author uses pronouns in abundance to describe the life that he's appreciating. It isn't meaningless. He talks about the little things, a song that's stuck in his head, Frank Sinatra's I've Got You Under My Skin, specifically the trombone solo, what he wants to eat for lunch, and a little rant about the preparation of soft drinks. These events aren't so much important for what they are, but for the life that they bring to the poem and the exemplification of the idea that the author is trying to get across to the readers. It's about how sometimes it's necessary to take a break from living and to observe it for what it is. And what better day to observe it like this than a birthday, the anniversary of first being alive. As Ferris Bueller once said, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop to look around once in a while, you could miss it.